And here's a look at last night's campsite. Worked out really well. Beautiful night. The bugs weren't too bad. Tons of stars. So that's where I camped right down there last night. Just working my way up all this. Glad I didn't do it in the dark. There's a lot of thorn bushes and stuff. And now I've crested the top of this little pass. And really, like right where this canyon meets the larger canyon there is where I've got my water cache. Lots of thorn bushes. And now I'm into a new valley here. This is basically the 4x4 hot spot. Tons of tracks everywhere, tons of sand. Not fun to walk through. All right, well, moment of truth. Let's see if my water cache is still here. And you can kind of see the sand ends here and becomes rock. And that's why I chose this spot, because no one would be able to see footprints going up the rock. I think it was in here, actually. All right, it's there. I'm drinking water this morning. I'm glad this water cache worked out. If it wasn't for this, would have had a 30-mile water carry to start this hike. And that was to a really nasty water source too. Now I gotta walk about 4 miles through this sand to enter Valley of Fire State Park. Then I'll connect with some of the only hiking trails along this entire route. Oh wow, check that out. Pretty cool arch. Well, that's pretty neat. This valley's a pretty interesting one to walk through. It's not even named on my map. I think I'll call it Razor Valley for all the 4x4 tracks. You really would have to spend a lot of time just exploring all the little I guess the little hidden features of this canyon to really appreciate it. Little guy here, a little guy there. It's probably a bicycle. Ancient bicycle. Some other stuff up here. These ones are pretty faded. Maybe not the best preserved that I've ever seen. Pretty cool nonetheless. And this is the back side of the rock with the petroglyphs. A bunch of little caves and stuff. And pretty cool rock formations. So check out this rock. It's got a little kickstand holding the thing up. How cool is that? There's a look back at the valley I walked this morning. Making some pretty good progress, and I believe I'm kind of approaching the end of it here. And as soon as I get out of this valley, it's gonna be time to empty all the sand out of my shoes. I wanted to wait until I got out of here to do it, because I know if I empty them, we'll just fill right back up again. Man, what a bizarre landscape. This looks like Swiss cheese. This is our pass. There's a couple bighorn sheep right there. I see at least 3. just over the hill there, Valley of Fire State Park begins, and there is no backcountry camping in a state park, which is very frustrating. Now I've got to do probably another 18 or 20 miles to get out of Valley of Fire State Park tonight. Well, I finally found myself a little shaded spot. I think it's time to empty out my shoes. They are full of sand. I don't have a whole lot of room left for my feet. How much sand is on the sock? So there's that, and then you got to take out the sole, and then there's a bunch of sand under the sole, and then yet even more in the sock. Oh, jeez. All right, so these were basically new shoes yesterday morning, and the tread is like pretty much just gone. Now this is an old can of beer. Olympia. Tumwater? Tumwater. What the heck is that? Good luck. The purity and solvent properties of our famous artesian water enable us to attain perfection in the art of brewing. So I've just walked through, we'll say, the lesser visited part of Valley of Fire State Park. And now I'm entering the popular area where pretty much everyone visits. And I'll probably see more hikers here the rest of the entire trip combined. And now I'm hiking to the Fire Wave, which is probably the most popular attraction, I think, in the entire Valley of Fire State Park. Yeah, and the colors here are just incredible. Valley of Fire State Park, maybe one of the most colorful desert areas I've ever hiked. Oh, wow, this is cool. Oh, wow. What? This is cool. Yeah, and progress through the Valley of Fire here has been really, really slow. Not because the terrain is difficult. This is just so damn beautiful. Wow, now this is a view. Pretty much see the entire Valley of Fire State Park from here. Wow. Man, look at that. That is cool. Wow. So I'm in a wash now. It's taking me away from the White Domes area, and this should connect me to the Prospect Trail, which is, I think, 6.8, 7 miles, something like that. Basically the longest actual trail in the park. And a lot of them are pretty, like, just a wash, really. I mean, it's not really a trail. Oh man, it's so nice and cool down here. I'll tell you what, never get tired of slot canyons. These are just awesome. Short and sweet. That's all she was. All right, well, Prospect Trail, 11 miles total, 5.5 miles to main road. That's really what I'm concerned about, is that 5.5 miles. Got a feeling this 5.5 miles is going to be kind of slow. Oh, yeah, I say that just as I fall too. And this the general scenery along the Prospect Trail, pretty rugged. Yeah, right up at the top there's a little natural arch. There's been a lot of small ones around here. And I just shimmied my way up this little chute. Oh. But I gotta jump in this bush. And in the process of the climb, I dropped my sunglasses. Let's see if I can get them back with this stick. Yep. Man, what a cool trail though. Really digging this. I'm definitely not making the progress through this area that I wanted to. It's pretty typical of these off-trail hikes. You know, you plan the stuff at home. Everything looks good from your, you know, from your chair, from your computer desk, comfort of your home. You get out here and realize, you know, the reality of the situation, and how difficult some of this stuff really can be. You know, and this isn't even really that hard, like, compared to what it could be. I think most of today has just been so scenic that it's been slow. So I've got about an hour of daylight left, and then maybe 2.5 miles from the paved road, and then from there, campsite's like a mile away or something like that. All right, and off in the distance there is a campground. And then I could see the main road. And, you know, it all looks pretty close, but I've got 40 minutes of daylight. Let's see if we can make it happen. It's pretty packed. Well, I guess the one good thing about heading for that campground, staying there tonight, is that they have water almost at the campground. I'm so hungry. Really starting to hit the wall now. So hungry.